Phil Anthony, director of the Westwind Brass, is here. We got Concert in the Park coming up, and then here directly. We are also going to make a plea if you've got a band instrument, or we're also looking for some uniforms we're trying to drum up for missions elsewise. Excuse me. Phil, welcome to the program. How long have you been doing this, man?
Well, I've been doing it about 18 years now, ever since my college director, Dean Killian, passed away. And so it's been a joy for me to be able to direct these group of guys and gals, too.
Now,
Nice.
Didn't Killian start this group? Was this his
Yes,
dream?
yes, he did. Actually, it's an outgrowth of a Lubbock concert band that started in 1961, and he and some of the other staff people at Texas Tech turned it into a brass band in the 80s. They felt like it was more better suited for the outdoor concerts, and it's been in fact we had our 50th anniversary 4 years ago. So the band's been going a long time and been presenting these concerts in the park.
Now, is the Lubbock Concert Band still going on, or
yes.
is it just evolved into the brass band?
Yeah, this band is involved into the Westwind Brass Band. There is another concert band here in Lubbock now that's been going on about 6 years. That's a regular concert band that does indoor concerts also.
I'm sure there are
and
a
they
lot
allow woodwinds.
Yes, they allow woodwinds. We don't allow those in our
I
band.
know.
But,
Kind of discriminating against my flute, aren't you?
I guess a lot of people play in both bands, yes?
Yes, we probably have 15 people of our group that play in the other band. Incidentally, we do have a piccolo player, because when you play Stars and Stripes, you got to have a piccolo.
You got to have one, yeah. That's good. Yes, and I think I heard you guys play at First United Methodist Church downtown during a 4th of July celebration. That may have been last 4th of July.
Right. We've done that for about the last 5 years, and it's just a great evening. The Sanctuary First United Methodist is full, and we do joint pieces together, and the choir, which is a great church choir, they sing numbers by themselves, and we perform numbers by ourselves. So it's a great evening. I want to really invite everyone out. It's a free concert, and that's on July the 2nd this year.
Oh, okay. Well, great. It was a wonderful concert. It was a great combination of vocal quality and musical instrument quality. I mean, it was a great time. Very patriotic. A couple of times there was not a dry eye in the place.
Okay, once around the park to Wagner, you're actually going to do this 7 times. But when's the first show?
First show is this Sunday evening, June the 7th, 8 to 9 p.m. The time is the same for all 7 shows. We go 7 consecutive Sunday nights. The last one is July the 19th. And I want to invite everyone out. It's free. It's at the gazebo at Wagner Park, 26th and Flint. It's sponsored kind of jointly by the Tech Terrace Neighborhood Association and Lubbock Parks and Recreation. And invite people to bring their lawn chairs and their blankets, and bring their fried chicken and share it if they want to. It's lots of fun.
Feed the musicians.
Even right. We have groups that come out a lot of times and bring water to the people that are there, and we just have a great time. It's a great old-fashioned concert in the park situation. We play patriotic tunes like we do pretty much all year round, but we also play lots of marches. Bands don't play marches as much anymore as they used to.
I hate that.
And we play lots of marches. We play show tunes from musicals. We play pop tunes. We have a fun thing that we have a honorary drum major of the night, and they lead the kids around for a kids march, and while we play a march, and then we have some candy to hype them up a little bit before they go home. So it's
Parents
lots
appreciate
of fun.
that.
Nice.
That's right. We always have a feature soloist or a feature ensemble. This Sunday we're going to have a trombone trio that's going to be featured, and so we have just lots of fun, and we enjoy playing for the people of Lubbock, and again, invite you out. And each Sunday night, it seems like the crowd increases and gets stronger and stronger, and it's just a fun thing to do, a fun family event.
Right.
And it's a good way to introduce your children to music.
Yeah.
And playing musical instruments.
Well, it's proven
Let
fact.
them see a band in action.
Kids that are involved in music, they're just smarter. You know?
It's just there's an area in your brain that just it gets really exercised by learning to read music and play musical
All right,
instruments.
Phil, you're also involved with some other stuff, gathering band instruments and band uniforms to ship off to people in Belize. So tell us how this stuff works out and how people can get involved.
Well, for a couple of years now, I've been involved with it down in Belize through a mission in our church, Westminster Presbyterian, involved in a mission group called the Word at Work out of Amarillo, and they just do Belize Missions. And one of the things which the bands do in Belize is that they keep the kids. It's an after-school activity. The directors are not paid. They're all volunteers. But it keeps so many of these kids off the streets. It keeps them from getting involved in gangs and drugs and such. And it's a great activity. Many of those kids involved in the bands in Belize would not be still going to school if it were not for the bands. And so, but it's a very poor country. You think of Belize as and there's one small strip where all the cruise ships come in there,
Right.
and it's very nice, and some of the islands right off. But you get past that area, and it's third world country. And so the kids are very, very poor. Like I said, it is third world. They don't have anything. And so I've been involved in getting band instruments. A couple of years ago, we collected about 60 band instruments and sent them down there. And then right now, I'm involved in collecting used band uniforms. When bands get new uniforms, very often they don't know what to do with the old ones. They have limited storage facilities, and I think I could really get them as many uniforms as they could possibly use down there. And so we just got through collecting over 900 uniforms from 6 schools, and I have some more to collect this summer. The other project I'm involved with, again, are the instruments. And I'd like to make an appeal. If you've got an instrument that maybe your son or daughter or grandson or granddaughter played and sitting up on a closet somewhere, we'd love to have that instrument, and we'll take it. And some of the repair shops here in Lubbock have been very generous to offer free repair on these instruments to make sure they're in good playing condition. And we take these horns, and they're sent down by way of container ship to Belize and to the bands. And we're trying to expand the number of bands in the schools there also. And the other project is a possibility of sending teachers from Texas and other parts of the United States down there to help with a band camp situation with the kids,
Right.
and also with the directors, since most of the time the directors really don't have a formal education as far as music ed.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Hey, and thanks for sharing, Phil. Phil Anthony, he's director of Westwind Brass Concert in the Park, 7 weeks in a row. Begins this Sunday night, Wagner Park, 26th and Flint. What time? 8 p.m.?
8 to 9, and we'll be out by 9 o'clock.
Grab your lawn chairs, get something good to eat, and some cool drinks, and enjoy.
If someone has an instrument that they would like to donate, do they need to bring it to the park, or how do they contact
Well,
you?
best bet would be just to contact me. My home phone is 806-799-3143, and I'll be glad to come by and pick that up. And we can certainly use all types of instruments, woodwinds, brass, and percussion, all three.
All
Okay.
right. Thanks, man. Thanks for sharing.